Welcome everyone to the Nerd Nook. I'm your host, MT. With me, like always, is Noah Bailey. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. We really like movies, as you know, and this year seems to be just a lot of really good movies that are going to be coming out. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to do uh, a little game that I found online called Fantasy Box Office, where we essentially create our basically we form a movie studio and pick different uh movies and hope that the ones we pick do well at the box office. um we know that some will do really well, some might surprise us, so who knows. This is the first time we're doing this, so we'll just jump right in and see how it goes. um okay, so you're on the dashboard, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the Third Nook Fantasy Box Office, and the players this year are my team, T Up Productions, and Noah's team, Arkman Studios. Okay, so essentially, from what I understand, how this is going to work is we each have one mega hit pick, the one movie
Mm,
that we think is going to make the most money throughout the year.
right.
One bomb pick where we both pick a movie that basically put on the other person's team that we think is going to flop, that we think is going to
Okay.
have the biggest variance between its budget and an actual box office return. A number of seasonal picks. So the first, it says eight. I don't know if it's going to be what number it's actually going to be, but that's a number of movies that we have to pick that are releasing within the next 3 months. We have until the end of April, and then I guess one other movie during that time period in case one of the other movies gets delayed or
Okay.
something.
Okay. So
So
it's 8 movies between now and April.
yes,
A
again, I don't
lot.
know if that number is going to be different. It says it might change depending on player count, and I don't know exactly how it's going to. This is a relatively new website, so there was no tutorials or people even videos I could find of people actually doing it.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it's going to be like a draft, like exactly how the draft system's going to work. If it's like you pick, then I pick, then I pick, then you pick, or whatever. But
Hmm.
let's just set up first draft and see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see, pick a date today, pick a time now, I guess. I should know. Start now. Yeah, start now. Draft priority order. I think random seems the most fair.
Sure.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me. I thought I was sharing my screen. Hang on. Let me do that real quick. Um, okay. Now can you see what I'm seeing?
I see your screen. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I missed that step. Okay, so so start now. Let's see what advanced settings are saying. Quantity. That's probably
All
fine.
right. Okay.
Okay. Could have done a practice one, but who needs practice? Let's just do it. Let's try.
Okay.
You're offline, but I know you're on.
I am on.
And
Maybe I have to be. Let me refresh.
maybe.
Oh, here it says go to draft. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think it's. Let me see what it looks like on your side. It looks exactly like my side. Okay.
Okay. So can you? It says that I can
I
make
think
picks
I
for
can.
you, but do you? Can you also make picks?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So can do my hit pick, I guess.
Yeah. This is. I feel like I know what your hit pick's gonna be, but let's see
Yeah.
it.
But okay, how do I? Oh wow, this have every movie?
I imagine, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, it does. Okay. All right. Well, surprise to probably no one. I am going to pick of Avengers Doomsday because,
Yep.
of course,
Yeah. Okay. Now, that was going to be my pick, but I have a backup, which I'm sure was going to be your backup. The
yeah,
only like potential, I guess, issue I could see with Avengers Doomsday is well, two things really. One, that movie has an absolutely insane budget. And the way
yeah,
this works is essentially the day the movie comes out, your studio loses the amount of money that movie's budget was, and then you got to make it
and
back
then it
and
like
then some.
makes it back. Okay, makes
That movie
sense.
probably has like 350 to 400 million dollar budget and is going to make at least a billion and a half. That's guaranteed.
Probably, yeah,
However, probably 2 billion. Let's just be honest. People are pessimistic, but it's
yeah,
going to make
yeah.
a
Let's
lot of
be.
money.
It's like it's world famous. Yeah.
Yeah. The issue is I don't know if it will track only the amount of money it makes in 2026 or if it counts all the
Oh,
movie it
I
makes
did not.
because
I did not think about that.
it might pull
That's
an
a good
Avengers
point.
and it might pull an Endgame and make 1.2 billion opening weekend, or it might start off a little slower but over time make all of its money. I don't know.
Especially with I don't know. I don't know. That's we'll have to see. That's a
Yeah,
good
especially
pick.
with it releasing like 2 weeks before the end of the year. We'll see. Um, so my first pick, hit pick, Spider-Man
Makes
brand new game.
sense. Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just. I mean, it's gonna do well also,
Mhm.
and probably a lower budget, so it makes it probably a lot easier to outwork that what it's like payoff essentially.
Definitely lower budget than Avenger, that's for sure. Probably still 200
Right.
plus million, but I don't know it's going to make as much as Spider-Man No Way Home, but I guarantee it's going to make at least a billion. I think that's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, I'm next. So I'm going to go ahead and pick your bomb pick. Now, I've put a
Oh
lot of
boy.
thought into the movie that I believe will be the biggest bomb relative to its movie budget.
Okay.
So, the movie Hoppers. Um,
Oh
It's the newest
yeah.
Pixar movie. And not
Yeah, that
I'm
looks
not gonna say this
bad.
movie is gonna be bad. It's probably gonna be actually kind of good. However, Pixar movies always have at least $150 million budgets. Pixar movies just over the last couple of years have not, unless you're Inside Out 2, have not had the highest return. The most recent one that came out last year, Elio, made almost exactly the amount that his budget was at like 140 something. And
Mm.
there's not a whole lot of competition in March, but I just don't know if this kind of movie will thrive in March of this year. I could be completely
Mm.
wrong. Uh, like I don't know. I just have a feeling that this movie might make it might genuinely. I think it has a cap of like of 150. In that case, it would like maybe break even, but it might surprise me. This might be my biggest blunder, but as of right now, this is just kind of what I'm thinking.
I mean, that's fair. And this is one of those categories it's hard to like plan for because again, how do you really know? Because you want to pick something that ideally, has a big budget and that doesn't make too much money, but it's also like for all we know, kids might love this movie. You know what I mean? There's no way
Exactly.
of knowing.
Yeah,
Or like, a movie start
I also feel like Pixar hasn't really been pushing it super hard, so
agreed.
people might not even know it exists or not know that it's a Pixar movie. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, it's really hard to tell. I'm excited to see, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's just like we'll have to see. But I am. It's one of those like I saw like even watching the trailer for it, I was like, really? Like this is.
Yeah.
I don't, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? You're kind of just like, ooh. But
Yeah,
I mean, again, I'm also not the target demographic anymore, I guess.
I
So
I guess.
I don't know.
Huh.
All right,
You
so
can edit the thing.
my,
Sorry.
I guess
Mhm.
I'm also doing a bomb pick, and I one that I could see going south just because of like it it has a big budget from what I've read, but I'm also like
Mhm.
I've heard no one talk about this movie. I'm going with Masters of the Universe because I don't think
Oh,
this is gonna do well.
it did just get a trailer a couple days ago.
It did, but again, I haven't heard anyone talk about it since it dropped.
Here's my here. I think you're on the right track here. First of all, it's releasing in an absolutely stacked summer, coming out
Correct. The
June
summer's
5th.
and it's like the first, and it's like June 5th. It's like really early summer. Like
Mhm.
that first week of June is usually when people go on vacation. So it's
Yeah.
like that weekend after. It's that weekend after Memorial Day. You're getting ready to get out of school.
Mhm.
Kids, high schoolers are finishing exams. Like it definitely could be, but it could be like, oh, I missed that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if that first weekend does for
There's also a couple other things I think are kind of going against this movie. One is doing the classic movie thing of just calling itself Masters of the Universe, not
right.
He-Man, Masters of the
He-Man.
Universe.
Right. And people don't know that that's what that is. And
Yeah.
also, He-Man is very like it's almost getting to like cult classic territory, it feels like
Hmm.
sometimes, because it's like a lot of kids these days do not know who He-Man is. Like,
No.
like it's like if not for the Skeletor running meme, I don't think
Right.
anyone under the age of like 30 would even know what He-Man is, it feels like.
Yeah. And,
So I definitely could see people missing that.
yeah. And I imagine it has at least 150 plus $1 million budget. That's just kind of
Yeah.
what the movie
Yeah. I
looks
think
like.
it was Yeah, it's like 150, 200, something like that. So it could
Yeah.
probably look good, but I'm like, are people
Sure.
really going to be able to even see?
Yeah. It's doing the classic guy living in our world is actually thrown through a portal
Yes.
into the other dimension. Like I thought we left that back in 2010 with the Smurfs. Like, what are we? Why are we still
Yeah.
making that kind of movie? Actually, Sonic recently did that, and I don't. I
Yep.
think that was the wrong
Yep.
choice too. So
Yep. And of course, the number one reason why I think it's going to flop
mm,
has Jared Leto.
exactly. At
Granted,
least
I
he's the
do think
villain. He's not like
Skeletor.
the main character.
Oh my
Still,
gosh. Like, I think as Skeletor, he'll be actually probably okay, but I've yet to see a Jared Leto film in the last however long that wasn't people
yeah.
just either hate watched it or just completely ignored it entirely.
The only Jared Leto performances I've even kind of liked are from Fight Club and American Psycho, and both those movies he gets either killed or beaten to a pulp. So yeah,
uh,
I think that was a good choice.
yeah, I felt good about that when I thought about it. I was like, ooh, yeah, this will get him.
All right, you get to go again.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. So now we just have winter pick.
Winter picks all the way down.
Does it?
Ooh, 8 movies.
Okay.
I don't know if I know eight. We'll see. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, hey, and it has to be only from now until May. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
I'm like,
till April
that
30th.
feels. Oh man, I have no idea. So I feel like most of the big movies aren't coming out till later.
Yeah, and
Mm,
I imagine like
I
after May we'll be able to pick a new group of movies, and we'll just kind of
that's what
take
I'm
from there.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I do think based on this list available, I'm between two, but I think
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go Super Mario Galaxy movie. I think
Dang
it's
it!
the
Oh,
best
I
call.
messed up.
Yeah, yeah. I
I had
mean,
my eye on that one. I should have done that first before the bomb paper. Whatever.
yeah, because yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like it's a small. Now, granted, if this was the whole year, I feel like that would have we probably would have waited, or at least I would have waited on that one definitely.
Yeah. because the first one made $1.3 billion,
Right.
and
And did really well. They're bringing everyone back. They're adding new characters. And Super
mhm,
Mario Galaxy is also obviously a very successful installment in the franchise.
yeah,
So
and it seems to be doing a lot more than just Galaxy. There seems to be pulling some stuff from World, from Odyssey, from just like a bunch of different other games,
right.
which is the point where I think it might be end up being a little too bloated, but like we'll see how it goes.
I mean,
But
and kids aren't gonna care. I mean, they just want to see it anyway.
exactly, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna break a billion necessarily. Like it has a good chance, but it's definitely gonna make triple its budget for sure.
I feel like it probably will because big budget, like you said. They've already had a winning, successful formula already. And the thing, too, like we kind of talked about, there's not a lot coming out around this time,
Yeah.
surprisingly. So, yeah.
Okay. Like I genuinely think the Mario Galaxy movie might be a top five movie of the year when it
All
comes to box
year?
office. Yeah.
I don't know about all year. I mean, this is a stacked year,
Yeah.
but maybe.
Okay. So let me do one that I think has a good chance of being at least a moderate success when it comes to like doing a lot better than its budget. Scream
Mm-hmm.
7.
Yeah, that was my next pick.
Yeah. Now there
Yeah.
are a lot of things going against it. There's I can't think of her name right now. Uh, the girl from Wednesday, Jen,
Uh, uh, uh,
or
you got it. You got it.
Jenny
You got it. You
Ortega.
got it.
No, is that it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh no, that didn't feel right. Yeah, her.
yeah, yeah. Jet Ortega was who we were looking for.
Yeah, yeah. She's not coming back for this one, but they are bringing a couple of characters from previous Scream movies, and like I feel like yeah, it should do about as well as the others. It has a very similar budget, so I think it should at least double or triple its budget. Once it has like a 40 million budget, I think that's a pretty easy lock.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty fun. And again, people love their horror movies. Like they
Mhm.
don't care; they're gonna go see them, and
Yeah,
that's guaranteed money. Now, granted, does that mean the writing a lot of times makes no sense? It's sloppy. It
yes,
makes other people not want to see them. Absolutely, but
hmm
the faithful will be there.
yeah. And I think the last two were good enough that just the goodwill of those enough, those alone will be enough to bring people back.
Hmm.
Okay. This next one, its title is kind of indicative of the pick itself. You'll make sense in just a second. Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I think it might literally be a Hail Mary for me because it's one of those movies that I think will genuinely be really, really good. It's being directed by Phil Lord, who, you know, co-directed the Lego movie and the Spider-Verse movie and like a bunch of other like pretty good movies. Um, it does have $150 million budget, but Ryan Gosling is the main character. Like it's based on a pretty popular book. Like I think like end of March there's not gonna be a lot of other movies like it out of that point. So I think 375 isn't. I don't think that's gonna be too hard to beat for it. So
Probably not. Yeah, and I mean it's one
okay.
of those I think too because because isn't it? Oh my gosh, what is it about again? It's like what is
So
it about?
so
I forgot.
from what
It's
I
there's something
understand,
about space, right?
yeah, it's actually kind of a sequel to like the book is kind of a sequel to The Martian, um,
Okay.
or by the same guy who wrote The Martian, and like they send this guy up into space to like look for other like life or
Planets
other
and
like
stuff.
stuff out there because we're losing resources, and then like you basically adopt him as
Mhm.
like alien. Like, there's a it, yeah, there's a lot about it I think could be interesting. So
Makes sense, but yeah, I can see that because the Martian was very successful. I could see that going
mm,
well, so I could definitely a possibility.
yeah. Your turn.
Okay. Let's see what else is on here.
It is a little unfortunate that we're starting this in January because, like you said, not a lot is coming out right now, and also January is always the time that people just kind of throw movies here because no one watches them. like a lot
Right.
of dumb horror movies, a lot of just stuff that no one sees. So, well, yeah, hopefully, March kind of um, uh, helps us with,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. Because I'm kind of like, this is. Yeah. 'Cause I don't. I mean, I've only heard of maybe one or two other of these,
Hmm.
to be honest. I do know. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to just. I don't know. I think the other one I'm kind of just kind of a low, like, I guess, what is it?
Low risk, high reward.
Low cost. Yes,
Yeah.
low risk, high reward. I'm gonna go with The Strangers for
Yes.
three, kind of for the same like
Hmm.
slasher, like, the fans will come regardless. The movie, I'm pretty sure, has a low budget,
Hmm.
and it can potentially do well. I don't know, like, it's such a these movies are so creepy, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that was gonna be like my alt pick just in case because the
yeah,
first one came out in 2021, I think, and it had like an 8 million budget and made 40 million, and the second one has
right.
about the same budget and made 21 million, so about half. I don't think this is gonna make 10 million, but it's probably at least gonna double, maybe even triple production budget. So that's a
Yeah,
nice little,
right, and
you
that's
know,
right, and I think that's a big part of it. Like, I think, even if even if it doesn't do great, you'll lose what, 8, 9, 10 million. Like,
yeah,
that's
it'll be
that's
fine.
not going to hurt you that much. But at the same time, it's like it's probably at least going to make that.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever heard of any of the other movies on here. So that mine, I'm going to pick. Wow. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna pick one just called Dracula because it's Dracula, and
Sure.
I don't
I
know
didn't even know that
why
was
not.
coming out.
Why not?
People like
Why not? I've
Dracula.
heard nothing about this movie. I don't know if this movie's coming out in the U.S. All I know is it's a movie that has Dracula's
Mhm.
name on it, and because of that, it will make some money probably.
Yep. And I'm
Apparently,
pretty
its
sure
budget's 52 million.
it is international box office, so it's however much it makes worldwide. So yeah,
Sure,
who knows?
go for it. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
kind of grasping at straws, but that's okay.
This is another one that I think could go either way. Like it's one of those legacy sequels that I don't know if anyone actually cares about anymore, but it has a lot of big people attached to it. So
Mm-hmm.
let's just try it. Hang on,
Go for it.
where is it? The devil wears. Did not? I thought that was March. I thought the Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming out soon. Is it not?
I know it's this year. I don't know
Or
if
it was March.
it's is it. It says May 1st.
Oh, that's just. Oh man, that's literally the day after the cutoff. Okay, that's
That
fine. That's fine. Um,
would have been a good pick though.
yeah. Uh, let's go with another kids movie that I think. No, 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 no. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Goat, a movie about Stephen Curry as a goat.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that looks so
I
weird.
don't know. Coming out on Valentine's Day, that could be something. I don't know. So sure, why not?
Like, yeah, sure.
Let's go back into the
Okay.
horror genre and go ready or not two. Here I come, which I'm annoyed that it's called Ready or Not 2 Here I Come. It should have been called Ready or Not Here I Come, but whatever. Um,
I mean, if you just called it Ready or Here I Come, though, would people know it's even part of Ready or Not?
I mean, in the same
That's
way they
it's
should
like
have
the
called Now You See Me 2, Now You See Me now you don't, like they did the third one. It should have been called just Ready
yeah,
or Not Here I Come. I don't think the 2 is necessary.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, the first one did pretty well. I think in 2019, and I I think yeah, there's a chance that it could do something. So there you go.
Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, my turn. Let's see what we even have. Hmm. Let's see. What about? Ooh, wait a minute. You know what? Only because I've heard about this movie, not at all because of the actual movie, but just because the people in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with You Be in Tuscany because it has the guy
Oh.
from Bridgerton
Mm-hmm.
and one of the Bailey twins. I don't remember which one, but
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
it's I don't know, but yeah, I heard this. I don't know. It was funny
Hmm.
because people were like so excited about it. I don't know nothing about the movie. I just know it's romance with two people that people just generally like. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
That sounds like the kind of thing people go see. I might end up going, being dragged to it. Who knows? But
Sure.
we're just gonna go for it because you know what? Why not?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. And then after that, I'm gonna go. Hmm, oh, just because the name sounds hilarious, we're gonna go with Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Okay.
Because that sounds like the kind of turn your brain off and watch movie that I think people like,
Yeah.
especially in random times of the year where nothing else is coming out. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm for it.
Okay. This next pick is one of those movies that I think might end up being a dumpster fire of a movie, but will actually end
Hmm.
up making a lot of money. Let's
Okay.
try Wuthering Heights. That is your Valentine's Day like walk in.
Oh, that was
Margot Robbie,
okay.
Jacob
Okay.
Elordi. Every trailer looked
Oh
kind of
yeah, I
bad.
heard about this. No, but I heard about this. This was like a big like it's like I don't know. It's like Margot Robbie like said some like interesting comments, and everyone was like, "What?
Yeah,
Aren't you married?"
yeah, pretty much.
So maybe
But
off of that alone,
yeah,
okay,
it's based on a very popular play, or yeah, and yeah, it is a romance movie releasing
right,
around Valentine's Day. Like I think it has a chance.
okay,
So
I like
and
it. I
yeah,
like it.
and 80 million isn't the biggest budget these days. So
No, yeah, and at this point, we're working off of what we think people are gonna think, not
yeah, and it very
necessarily.
well might be a thing where like it's so bad that people have to see it, or maybe it's actually really good and people
Yes,
see it. Who knows?
yeah,
Let's draft it. Let's go again.
good.
Just see if there's anything I'm missing. Can't be all of them. Hang on. Let's get. Oh, is that not? It's the Cat in the Hat movie. Is that also May? Hang on.
I don't know if that's on here. I didn't see it.
Oh, that's November. Why was that? Sorry, that was showing up in when I googled April movies. That was showing up. So whatever. Um, Okay. Interesting. Iron Lung is a movie directed by Markiplier, who is a very famous YouTuber. And I think on based on that alone, and it doesn't have the biggest budget, I think it could at least make some money. So yeah.
Sure, sounds
Yeah.
terrifying,
Mm-hmm.
but all right. Alrighty, what else we got? Oh my gosh. Mm, At this point, I'm just looking at what actors are in what
Right.
movies and being like, you know what? They're famous. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this does not look like a winner. Let's see. Um, oh, that sounds creepy. Oh my god. Mm. Only because it sounds creepy and because it does the thing where it has the director's name in it, which has become a horror thing for some reason.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this. What something sounds like the Mummy here. It sounds terrifying.
Right.
Apparently, someone gets lost in the desert, comes back to their family 8 years, and they're like possessed or something. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
So it's not
that
like
sounds terrifying.
not like Brendan Fraser's the Mummy, or like
No, it's
Universal's. It's
not. But
just
I don't
okay.
think people are gonna know that, which is
Right.
why you
Okay.
know because you never know. People will just go to the movies,
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's got Glenn Powell.
Oh man,
Sure.
I was looking at that one next.
Oh,
How to make a good?
ah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, good name. I was like, good name for, I don't know, like, good name, good thing. I'm excited to do this for like, we'll keep going into the summer and stuff. This is gonna be
Yeah.
really good. 'Cause that's gonna be like legit.
It's like yeah, you got Mario, but if I get Toy Story, that might match it.
Right, at least. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like by the end of the year, who knows?
I assume I can only imagine two is like a Christian film. Yeah, based on
Yeah.
the song by Mercy Me. Those have an audience. you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure like it's one of those movies that like churches will like rent out a whole theater to see.
Yeah. The first one made enough
That
to get a
counts.
sequel, and those always have very low budgets. So and it's actually a pretty good song. So sure, why not? Um,
Roll it.
let's go. What's Psycho Killer? No,
Ooh.
I'm good. Yeah, these months have just a lot of weird horror movies in them. I never know how good those are gonna do. Um, Anne Hathaway,
She's famous.
she is famous. I'll take it. I couldn't get Devil Wears Prada, so I'll do this one instead.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So this is last official round. Then we have our winter alternates.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna go with last round.
Watch the Winter Alternate do a lot better than the actual one.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, you get an alternate and it just does amazing. Oh, okay.
Hmm?
This definitely gives flop vibes, but I see Chris Hemsworth, Holly Berry, and it looks like Mark Ruffalo. So we're gonna go Crime
What?
101.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, never heard of it. Don't know what it's gonna do. Could definitely flop. It's
Mm-hmm.
round 10. We're gonna do it anyway.
Yep.
And oh, just because I like Zazie Beats. Zazie Beats? I don't know how you say that. They
Mm,
Will Kill You is metal. Sure.
sure.
Sure. Why not?
It might make a killing. Who knows?
It might make a killing. Or it could kill my team. But
Okay. So, The Breadwinner is a movie, like, basically uh, made for Nate Bargatze, who's a comedian that I like.
hmm
And those kinds of movies can also kind of go either way. Like, I don't, he's not like the biggest name, but he is a very funny guy. And the trailer that I saw for the movie was very reminiscent of like early 2000s, like comedies like that. So I don't know. I think there's a specific kind of audience that could appeal to. So I'll put it in my winner pick. So all right, ready to lock it in?
let's do it.
Lock picks.
Okay, waiting for the post credit scene. LOL.
Buying a Disney. Oh, next casting the next superheroes.
Building a streaming service? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
On to brag to your studios. Okay.
Okay. I wonder now that those are up, kind of wondering how this what happens next. Like after all these come out, is there then do we have to set up a new
So
league or what's the deal with that?
so I'm reading this online and
Mhm.
it sounds like basically like as we get to the end of like winter, so I guess as we get close to April, we
Mhm.
have future seasons. So it'll ask us about summer picks and fall picks and I guess probably spring picks too.
Yeah.
So all the above, and then basically we do the same thing again, and then we kind of go until the end of the year.
Okay. I will admit, I think your lineup looks a little a little nicer than mine. Just like Mario and Avengers beats my two. I think my two best, but you know what?
Yeah,
Stranger
there's
things has
still a
happened.
lot of no. I mean, again, there's still a lot of time. I would admit this is probably the slowest season
Mm,
of the year by a good margin. So yes, while that those two are big hits for the whole year, there's still a lot to go. There's a lot to go, and I think again we've got 4 seasons, and so apparently two things. I read
mhm.
online, looks like it counts all the money period until it stops showing.
Good.
So things like Dune and Avengers will make as much money as they have, even if it goes into like January, February.
Mm,
And then also, yeah, we're just gonna basically the winner will be determined once the final movie released in the year it stops showing. So we'll probably be here, probably not even this time next year, maybe a little later than this time next year, and look back at it. But
Depending on how much Avengers
well,
make, we'll
that's
probably know the answer come early January.
potentially,
But
yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, but again, who knows? And again,
yeah.
if Avengers gets booted to next year,
you might, you might
that's
have they will
probably
kill you.
that's right. That's probably an automatic loss. So it's the ultimate monkey spot. It's like this could be the movie that makes 2 billion, but it also could get moved 2 weeks later, and then it's out of the year. So
Hey, we might end up actually
uh,
getting two Avengers movies in a year, like they said would happen in 2015,
that's what I'm
2025. Who knows?
saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I want to be confident, but I also know my luck. So we'll see how this goes. And who knows? It's probably some movie we've never even heard of. Goes makes all this money, and then well,
And
didn't see that
who
coming.
knows? Masters of the Universe could be a breakout success, and you gave me,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
like,
That's what I'm saying. So like, who knows? Which I feel like there's no way Hopper does it, but I mean, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
yeah. So come end of April, beginning of May, somewhere around there, we'll come back and see if we can, do the next couple of months. So,
Yeah, and I think he'll like email you and stuff to like keep you. You'll know.
whew. All right. So, yeah, we'll keep updating this throughout the year. Uh, yeah, I fun to at least try once, and if it's if it goes
Heck
well
yeah.
next year, looking like it might even be bigger. So,
Exactly.
All right. So with that, we'll see you all next time.
Take care.